big brain, this galaxy brain. Like in the cosmic scale of intelligence, I'm still down here at like the primordial ooze, and she's somewhere towards like a level 3, like a type 3 civilization intelligence, I think. Because I couldn't even spell ayahuasca. I thought ayahuasca was like a small town somewhere in the Midwest. I didn't know it was a psychedelic or anything. And when I was Googling it, I had to spell it like 20 different ways before I finally found the correct spelling for the plant-based psychedelic. So really, it's probably just my lack of understanding because my brain isn't like truly open. I'm not using 150% of all my neurons.
What's it called? A hand drum?
A hand pen?
So I have my dentist
In
appointment.
your lap.
It's a cosmic instrument.
Sound frequencies that are like cosmic binaural beat sound frequencies that register certain parts of the brain and activate certain awarenesses and consciousness.
It's like the secret space program instruments.
Same things, right?
Unlocking our memories from our spacefaring days. I'd love to talk to some aliens, please. Say what's up.
More attack speed!
Now, as I was meditating, these 3 light beings appeared on each side of my bed, like kind of what you would think an alien would look like, where they were really tall, their heads were different shapes, and their arms and their legs were more lengthy, and they had maybe about 3 or 4 fingers. I couldn't
so like
fully see, but they were.
you communicated with a Ninja Turtle.
Emanations of light.
You were awake.
I was awake.
Imagine
not sleeping.
Mikey's just communicating with her.
Lifted
Like, I just need a
out my
pizza.
light body so I could see it. Almost. I started thinking about Arcturians. Arcturians.
Oh,
What are
yeah.
Arcturians?
So the name of Arcturians.
Real quick, just to connect everything here, this is so serendipitous she decided to bring this up. I mean, maybe we are vibrating on the same frequencies thanks to this portal. The SSP, Secret Space Program, that's very big in Arcturians. So the Arcturians, they're a spacefaring lizard race, and they can also have shape-shifting abilities as well as vampirism. I think they can also be werewolves as well. So really, it all kind of blends together. So she might be speaking the truth. She could be a Secret Space Program member. Yeah, I'm sure all of you that accept the truth of our universe are very familiar with the Arcturians. Very cunning, very intelligent beings out there. In Mass Effect, I'm sure they were somewhere in the Citadel as well. They're something that always gets brought up in pretty much every single conspiracy theory, that at least ones that involve space. I don't exactly understand why, but somehow Arcturians just always find their way into these communities. When we move the cat, it's gonna get caught in the crossfire beams.
Oh, big dust.
Fuck,
Get
I'm
a
such
gift.
transcendent. And I don't even have like the eucalyptus oil on me or whatever. Oh my god.
That's kind of huge.
Oh, Kalimba!
Alright,
It's coming!
It still.
Which is
Why is it not working?
And that's a part of the fun, where it's like,
Why is it going so
dead
slow?
So that we can remember.
My fear is that I'm just gonna make things up.
At first, it may feel like that, but you have to give yourself permission because that's still the ego doubting.
It's like
And then if
the
it's
exact
speaking to
opposite,
you
I would
as
think.
well, it'll be a conversation.
So from what I can tell here, the ritual, the sacred ceremony to start summoning the aliens here to our dimension consists of just laying down while having obscure instruments being played over top of you, I guess, to align your vibrational, you know, frequency with the correct space frequency or something. I like when she brought out the kalimba though. I actually had a kalimba myself for a while that I can't find now. Perhaps some kind of cosmic burglar came in to steal it because maybe
it'll make no
it was too
sense.
powerful an instrument. Maybe I was pretty close to
Why is it not
dangerous
working?
alien here. But I had this kalimba and I could play the Teriyaki Boys on it from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. The dun 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 dun. Yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So I was a little disappointed to see that she didn't break out into that solo there and get that pumping, because that probably would have summoned some fucking badass aliens. Like the aliens would have come in and start talking about like fucking horsepower.
Weird, man. Why ain't it
diesel,
working?
Suspension, shocks, and carburetors. It would have. They probably wouldn't have even summoned an alien, and they just probably would have brought in Dominic Toretto or something. I also really like that line.
Kinda
"We
working."
forget so that we can remember. That's basically just a Mudvayne song. Forget to remember. So maybe they're summoning the spirit of Mudvayne, I guess.
There's like a lag
Trying to get that band
going
back
on.
together.
Sensation. Okay, so like bringing that energy into our hands.
It is super disappointing.
Speak it. Come on, let's go. Oh, she's falling into the galactic stream of vibrations.
Oh, no turbo.
Oh, fuck! It's a close encounter with the third kind! Be careful! It's too much energy! She's gonna go turn into Dr. Manhattan! Who am I communicating with? Who's on the horn? Banish it! Ah! Get out of this realm! No! She's too deep! Alright, we're coming down. Fuck, that was close. He was tapped into the mainframe. Oh, now she's communicating with an alien comedian, huh? What's he saying? Good lord. Jesus! Let her go! Oh god, no! Jesus, have some class! These fucking cosmic beings! Stop it! Oh my god. Where did she travel?
To you.
Okay, that's it.
Sounds good. Jesus! Let her go! Oh god, no! Jesus, have some class! These fucking cosmic beings! Stop it! Oh my god. Where did she travel?
To you.
Okay, that's it.
Sounds
The
good.
adventure continues.
Yep. Bye bye. That was interesting. You know, that was pretty good. Skibbity dee dee boop bada bop. Boom bada bop. That was me saying goodbye in light language. It does seem cathartic to just get the wiggles out and like just have like a full body exorcism like that. I imagine that probably feels pretty good. I don't know if it necessarily makes me a believer in the communication with aliens through light language, but if nothing else, as long as it makes them happy, I guess that's what matters. You know, it's not hurting anyone. It's pretty harmless. Just yeah, thought it was a pretty interesting and fun community to talk about and share a bit of. And anyway, that's really about it. So yeah. There's nothing as useless as those YouTubers, self-help gurus that just feed you inspirational cliches and tell you that if you keep buying their books, you'll magically manifest success and riches, somehow be getting laid all the time, you'll be getting more pussy than a pair of panties. They just keep pumping these programs that are extremely expensive that are somehow convincing desperate people that by spending money on this program, it will allow them to become these successful alpha males. It's fucking sad. It's not helpful, it's useless, it's not even goofy, it's just pathetic. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. It's taking advantage of people that are extremely vulnerable, maybe just going through a rough period, and they see these 2-hour-long videos that it's manifest your second brain in order to make $1 million, and then it's just useless quotes, useless sentences, and then sometimes them just selling a product that is again just preying on your vulnerabilities. I absolutely hate that whole self-help guru community for the most part. I do think there are genuinely good people that try and help other people through their own life experience and telling them certain things, but those people aren't usually the ones selling $2,000, $5,000 programs that are basically just telling you quit your job, buy a suit, get a dog, hit the gym, and then purchase my shungite crystals to rub over your body in order to align your chakras with success. Then all of a sudden the stork or the tooth fairy's gonna drop $50,000 under your pillow tonight. It's just absolute fucking garbage. And kind of stemming from that, I found on stream one time that there's entire channels built around just these long, hour-long, 2-hour-long videos where it's some narrator just saying things like, I will manifest my money. My success is entirely in my own hands, and I will be successful. This is just completely worthless, and it's just a lot of bad nonsense, so I wanted to share a little bit of that with you. This is why all billionaires wake up at exactly 4 a.m. What? Is it like something magical and mystical, like 3 a.m. being the witching hour, 4 a.m. is the billionaire time?
That's the billionaire hour.
People waking up at 4 a.m. and not a different hour. What is the secret behind it?
Let's get out of here.
Well, they know how their
We gotta
brain
practice our WASD.
take advantage of their brainwave states and brain chemistry.
We can be pro at PoE.
Sounds like Microsoft Sam when you
Electrical patterns
put the
often
face on. Way down.
But when you wake up this early, you are between theta and alpha.
Wow.
The mind is capable of deep and profound learning, being fully aware and focused with an effort.
So pretty much this whole channel and multiple channels like it all have the same style where it sounds like God narrating and giving horrible advice. It seems like more of just a prank than anything to see if they can convince people to wake up at 4 a.m. just to laugh at them.
Why do they go to bed so early? Between 10
Aliens.
p.m. and 2 a.m. is where you can get the most from regenerative and deep sleep.
That's so
After 2
arbitrary.
a.m., sleep lacks the. This one is responsible for the repair and restoration of the whole body.
Fine, I'm gonna get up at 4
Before
a.m.
This 10 p.m. reaction
Become a
to take
billionaire.
place, your
Whatever.
body needs to slow down, which
Wake up at 4
translates
a.m.
into
one time,
reduction
release
of
an
your
NFT
mental
the next
and
day.
physical activity. Studies show that if you go
This
past
feels
4
evil.
p.m. bedtime, you'll find it more difficult to fall
brainwashing.
asleep. Early risers, and they don't need to ask for it.
No, you can wake up at 4 a.m. and still be... Be a loser.
Hours is what helps them
Plenty of people
use
do
their
it.
potential to the maximum. High
What do they even
levels
gain out of making this video?
discipline will
It's just all
guide
wrong.
them towards a whole day of discipline. And this is exactly
What,
what
like-
supports their successful life.
Are they selling sleep? Is this a mattress company? What is this channel?
Hell
Is
yeah.
it all like this? Just blatantly wrong and weird shit. It goes straight to your subconscious mind. I am. Affirmations for success, wealth, and happiness. Bro, I wish you could just listen to a video where it's like, you are going to make $1 billion today. It just like happened. Alright, thanks for affirming it. This is so sad. Like, there are absolutely people, I have no doubt, for the last 3 years this has been up. They listen to this daily and are wondering why they're still not a millionaire. It's super cult-like, really. They really try and convince people that one of the big secrets to billionaire success is the fact they get up at 4 a.m. specifically, just being an early riser. Even though if you get up at 4 a.m. for the rest of your life, there's a almost 100% chance you won't become a billionaire.
I am
I am esports.
Today, my own well-being is my main priority.
Yeah.
I complete my priorities.
Well, it's not always like the best
The
guide.
more I get to know myself,
Man, they made a killing off this trend. I am rich.
I release all negative energy for the moment. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I use money to better my life. And
Held
the lives
attack
of
supply
others.
goo.
Not wrong when channel has almost 8 million.
That's kinda
subs, 2 million
crazy.
views.
This is my life.
It is coming easy.
Money is the root of joy for comfort.
I'm sure there's more than money for
Money
happiness.
and spirituality can coexist in harmony. Money and love can be friends.
Quick, everyone, check your bank accounts. Is it going up?
My servant.
Is it working?
I am the master of life. I can handle massive success.
For everyone listening, I began listening to this daily last year, 2020. Now in 2021, I've doubled my income, moving into an apartment twice as big and have thousands in my savings. Alright, well now that we've manifested some money, I'm gonna go manifest a little bit of a tinkle into my hood. Hey. You all did your positive affirmation exercises while I was away. Do we have any new millionaires in here now? Techniques to activate the second brain. About time. Who discovered that?
Is a very important bio battery that can charge, store, and get energy. People are successful.
Oh, those are the same channel. Jesus Christ.
Focus the energy rays together and release energy.
So where is the second brain located?
Oh.
Long time. So the Westerner discovered that intestinal,
It's so fucking broken.
That's where the poop lives.
the structure of intestinal is like a battery.
No, it's like a
Negative,
septic
positive,
tank.
negative, positive.
Yes, sir. Got light.
Scientists, they discover the second brain. They're 100 years
Deadly
ago.
The
extension.
second brain is where my
Now
shit
they still
goes.
don't know what to do. But now they just
No wonder I'm having. Such a hard time activating it.
The small intestine, the large intestine, they're covered. And they dilate. Now, so now I understand that. Oh, this is what the Tao
It's
is.
you're close enough, I guess. He's getting in there. Second brain hides in the
In the
intestines.
center of the navel. Warm. And this also a battery can store energy.
So is it better to have it
People
surrounded by poop?
So all what we do now.
Do I need to,
all
like,
people now
Get addicted to laxatives or what?
because the battery now you have to find balance. Some of them is too extreme.
This is supposed to
I
be
only
a
got 8
technique
seconds.
to activate my second brain.
Hate people, and
I haven't learned it. Any techniques. I'm exhaling. Whoops.
Hi, you little fuck.
and now when you exhale,
Why is my internet
so
lagging so bad?
curve everything down. Inhale. Exhale. Curve enough that
Alright, I
you
can see
feel
through
Bro,
walls
there's
now.
no way.
breathing in golden light into your spine and your brain, and exhale cloudy and grey color out.
Fuck, alright.
Sometimes
I've
we just
ascended.
let go all the
Jesus,
emotions
this is
and
still-
down to the ground.
It still
When
has
you do
fucking
for a
6
while,
minutes?
you rub your hand there. And
Was
you
I
go
levitating?
up,
Did you guys see me like lifting off my chair? I felt like I was really starting to get up. You disappeared there for a minute. This is people encouraging each other. It has nothing to do with the videos. Fear in the kidneys is like an eye-opener because when some people are afraid, they will pee themselves. This makes so much sense. Also, when I'm nervous, I feel sick. Notice how he said, inhale and a golden light enters your brain and spine, and exhale and a dark cloud and smoke leaves your body. Truly a wise master. He knows visualization and breathing are the key. Yeah, that was an eye-opener. Well, my second brain is firing now. Yeah, needless to say, these exercises were extremely effective. I've now been using 2 brains, which makes me just about twice as smart as your average middle schooler. I have been going fucking wild with my newfound superpowers. My X-Men genes have awakened, and I am now above
that's a
the
fucking deal
normal
right there.
normal coil. I am above you.
Oh, it's
mere
CDR4, never
humans,
mind.
Thanks to these inspirational experts who have given me all of the information and tools I'd need to clear the poop out of my second brain to keep it clear and functioning appropriately and keeping the battery charged. But this is the exact shit I'm talking about. It's actual worthlessness. I'm sure being told that you're special and things are gonna go great helps somebody, but when you're trying to market it as like a real thing, or even worse, this isn't too bad since the videos are free, but if you're trying to market like a program that's just this shit, I think it's truly just kind of evil to prey on people's vulnerabilities and wanting them to believe that by listening to your shit or constantly buying your products it'll help them be more successful, when you know that it's not, because it's just absolute nonsense like this. Listening to these endless like brainwashing seminars is never going to allow you to conjure money magically. You're not going to be some kind of finance bender like in the Avatar universe or something with money instead of an element. It just isn't going to happen. It's just really, to me, very silly and evil again. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit since I recently found this whole community that does videos like this. Not all of them sell things associated with, a lot of them are just these really long videos that are just constant affirmations and just repeating of cliches. Like I said, I'm sure that does help some people like maintain a positive outlook, and that's fine. But overall, I just find the entire thing to just be a little scummy. So I just wanted to talk about it just a
They're
bit,
used
and
ones.
that's it. So yeah. I don't know how many of you are familiar with this, but there's a practice called energy massages that I've just never really understood. Maybe it's because I'm not enlightened, or maybe I'm just too stupid to understand it. But I remember it first started gaining steam back when I was in college, or at least that's when it seemed to start becoming popular. There's a little sandwich shop I used to go to for lunch from time to time, and next door there was a small business that advertised energy massages. I don't remember what it was called, but it had the phrase energy healing in its name, and I just never got it. My little fucking reptile brain couldn't compute. I couldn't even imagine what that looked like. Energy healing sounds like a special move in a Pokemon game. What does an energy masseuse look like? A fucking wizard? Dr. Manhattan? Who's playing with raw energy and fixing it? So I remember investigating it and looking it up online and giggling very hard at the videos that I found. And since then, looking at energy massages has become a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, because there's so many different kinds and so much wild shit to it. I watched one where it was all about pulling the ears, like aggressively pulling it. It had nothing to do with energy. At this point, I was just trying to like rip someone's ear off, like a parent who was trying to discipline their child. Literally just ripping at their goddamn ears and calling it some kind of a celestial energy massage. It's just such a wild concept to me that I don't really get. I'll go ahead and show you a couple clips of some. Make sure to really get the energy to the cock. Yes. Do you feel that? We're really channeling a lot. Oh yeah. Now the tummy, of course. Oh, that's the body's energy center. You feel that? Oh yeah. Now up to the nipples. Very sensitive nipples, I see. Oh, you very stressed? I can tell from your nipples. Oh my god. Yeah, comb his beard with the energy a little bit. He's opening the 6th gate. Oof. I swear he has a chub. No, that's just excess energy.
Rebalance your energy so that.
Oh, be careful with those tootsies. Oh, wow. It's like a tidal wave of energy going through his body right now. Good lord. Fuck, I'm surprised he's not like exploding from the energy overload. He's overdosing. Oh, be careful. Nice. That got dangerous. Not the armpit sweat. I mean, it's not easy channeling this much energy. He makes it look easy because he's a professional. He's like the Adam Warlock of energy massage. But really, it's hard. Like, I couldn't do it. It'd take me years.
Back in his fields.
Oh, he's wiggling his toes. The energy is very, very powerful today, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh boy, there's gonna be a little wet spot down in his energy core. Energy massage, gentle energy work, and pulsing to finish off a Rainer naturopathic massage treatment. Whatever that means. Ah, the old earthquake technique, yes. Wiggle them. Really align those chakras. Very good technique. It's like he's trying to wake his parents up to tell them something important in the middle of the night. Was this the waterboarding part? Crusty old towel? This is not relaxing. Ah! Oh, it's like sandpaper! Oh my god! No, get the cum rag off! Oh my god! Okay. That's looking pretty effective. Oh, he's stretching it out. What's he about to hit her with the people's elbow? Dynamic pressure, tension relief, and cosmic energy head massage. Oh, is that the cosmic energy? What the fuck is happening? Oh my god. He's traveling through a wormhole right now. He's fucking jacking in! Buckle up! Yeah, pick out his little beard hairs. Get that goatee out of there. Where's the masseuse that beats people with a bat? Oh, it's this guy. That seems like a very relaxing massage. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, 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 hey. No, your client, not you. Stop. Hey, stop. It's like in Dexter's Lab with the puppet pals. With the bonk on the head thing. Alright, well, I'm satisfied. I love all the goofy massages. It's so fun. I want to get one of them. Such soothing relief that can only be obtained through getting whacked in the head with a plastic bat repeatedly. I guess it's not really exclusive to energy massages or chakra massages or whatever. It's just kind of the entire field of massages that I find super interesting because they're all so wildly different from one another. Like sometimes you'll have one where they'll use tools to help with it, but not the instruments you would expect to help with a massage. It'll basically be whatever they brought to work with them that day. Like their shoe, just start like wafting their shoe at the client, or a stapler maybe. It just seems like there's complete chaos in the field of massaging, and it's been hijacked by people just doing kinky shit as a fetish. Like, cause there's some weird massages out there. There was a prolific masseuse who I won't name, but I have made a video about them in the past, and his form of massaging was basically going out into public and groping women and calling it a massage. He'd bite on their toes, he'd squeeze their asses and breasts, and he was a YouTube masseuse who I believe did get banned for it. And of course there's always going to be weird people in every field, but I just feel like massaging has such a wide range of different kinds of massaging that just don't make any sense to me, like the energy and chakra massages and stuff like that. And if I may try, I've watched a lot of it, and I think I understand how energy massages work, so I'd like to reach out right now and maybe caress some of your energy. If you can feel me transmitting through the cyberspace, giving you gentle energy rubs, maybe shooting a little force lightning out of my fingertips.
Ooh, force lightning.
Yeah, you're welcome, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Again, I just wanted to talk about this because I went down the rabbit hole again this morning just because I thought it'd be fun to check in on the community and see what's going on with all the energy massaging. So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah, over the years I've made a lot of content making fun of pickup artists as well as gurus who sell pickup artist books on, you know, how to get dates, how to be the most irresistible man on the planet, how to become an Adonis with 3 simple steps, and the steps are usually like be more attractive, do 5 push-ups, and then buy my next book. Like, basically, the entire guru community boils down to getting a bunch of gullible people to start subscribing to a reoccurring service that offers the most basic information that you already have access to for free. And it's a very lucrative scam. And today I'd like to show you a gentleman who calls himself an international playboy and one of the masters of seduction. So, you know, he's like a chess grandmaster, but of pussy. He's just truly a chosen Jedi here, honestly, when it comes to getting laid. And I believe him. He's very suave. I imagine he has kissed every single girl on this planet over the age of 18. Your wife? She's probably made out with this guy. I'm just gonna break it to you. I'm gonna rip the band-aid off and let you know the truth. But not only can he have sex with any woman that his eyes happen to glance upon, he is so nice and such a saint that he is giving us the secrets for a low price with the course that he's selling. And we even get a little sneak peek of some of the content that he's offering from his YouTube channel. And now I just want to be honest, he's of course not the biggest alpha male in the world, but it doesn't matter because from what I can tell it's still extremely successful for him and he's made a good bit of money off of it, because that's just kind of the nature of the scam. You don't have to be super big or have a huge online presence to make a good living just selling these kind of courses that prey on desperate people. So I just want to show you a little bit of this because it's pretty wacky. How to get 5 dates in one day. This picture makes him look like Tom Brady's failed clone. Alright, how do I get 5 dates in one day, goddammit?
Major dating apps, not just one or the other. So I use
Smart.
Tinder.
Cast a wide net.
When you missay something, it's annoying. Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, and the fourth one, which you probably haven't heard of,
Omegle.
Facebook dating. Facebook dating might...
I don't know who here's using Facebook dating, I'm just gonna say it. If you are so down bad you're going to Facebook dating, you need to take a hard look in the mirror and start reevaluating some choices. That sounds like a sting operation.
How good the response rate on that app is, and
Because they're all bots.
Girls. So those are the
I
four
don't know
apps
about
that I
that.
use.
It's all bots.
And then on Tinder, Bumble,
Facebook dating.
and Hinge, I bought boosts. So you can buy 2 boosts on Tinder for
Pay to
about
win?
$10,
Okay.
2 on Bumble for like... And I look at their profile quickly, and if there's some interesting thing to comment on, there was one girl who mentioned attachment theory. I happen to have a degree in psychology, so I was able to make a comment about attachment theory and how that, like, she really got me going by...
Let me take a peek here. Alright, so this guy, he's got the galaxy brain to pussy. He's got a degree in wooing women.
The second message is, I think you might be exactly my type. And then they'll say, what is your type? Or something along those lines. And then I have a third
I mean, they're not
message,
NPCs.
which
I don't
is
think they're all
why
gonna
she
say
is
that.
my type. And then if she responds positively to that, I just go for the...
I've always been the dominant one. Cool. Love to be dominated. Yeah, he's in. That looked AI generated. But he almost looks cell shaded. Also, what service is this? An algorithm to grade you on smart, trustworthy, and attractive based on one picture? Interesting.
Getting. That's why I include on my online course, The Spark, a complete guide
goodness.
to getting high quality pictures on dating apps, because most guys don't realize...
Even at his size, so he's not what you'd consider a tier 1 alpha guru. Even at his size, he is still peddling paid services for shit that people just have access to for free. You need someone to say your pictures suck? Post them on Reddit or Twitter. Instead of paying money for the fucking books, courses, online guru content. It's always so wild. But I can't even be mad at this guy for it. It is just a ripe landscape for scamming. It truly is. People just love to throw money at someone they perceive. To be an expert on a problem that they're doing. doing the bare minimum to solve in the first place, like not getting dates. Like, I guarantee, this is all very generic advice, it's not even bad advice, to be fair. But I guarantee no one that's buying his course is even going to bother implementing it. Like, they throw money at the problem and think that's going to magically solve it with no effort on their own part, or they'll try it once, it doesn't work, and they quit, but they still keep paying for the content. it's so awful. Ugh.
Features on the apps, make sure to click the link below. And I want to clarify that if I wanted to, I could have got a lot more than 5 dates. I only messaged probably about a third of my matches. So I could have taken this even further.
There would be no women left in Las Vegas if this guy didn't put that kind of stipulation on it.
I'm at the barber shop.
Like, if he was just left to run wild,
make me look like one of those
there would actually be no
rappers,
pussy left
like
for anyone. So, thank God he took it easy on the rest of us.
Painted. I think they came out pretty good.
Oh, and I got a pink G-Shock because I noticed a lot of them wear colorful watches.
And I bet those dates went
El
amazing.
Conejo Malo.
Bro used a Pokemon
The
incense.
Bad Bunny.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
His Riz was off the charts. Again, we are just lucky he spared the rest of us, because anyone's girlfriend or wife that happens to live in Las Vegas with them, hey, he's not yours anymore. Not when this guy's got access to a phone. So is this course all about just getting a date from dating apps? Oh, he also does like infield approaches at fucking Target. Oh no. Oh no. It's feeling a lot like 2015 again.
I'm at the barber shop.
A normal-looking guy with a very normal approach can.
They are an absolute menace.
He's not wrong. Yeah, I mean, imagine this: if you're just not weird, you'll probably
I was
have
mowing
success
the grass
at some
one
point
day
with
and
a
looked
woman.
down on the ground and there was a nest.
It's
and
just
Mom
don't
left,
be weird.
so I kept
Lesson
the
complete.
eggs.
I didn't even need to
Now
buy the
they
course.
imprinted on us.
I just want to see the approach. Oh, he's
They're free to roam wherever they want because they're
How
wild
about this one? How
turkeys.
to pick up any girl in 30 seconds.
But it's always
plus
where I'm at. I'm gonna need
Infield
therapy,
is a pickup
honey.
artist term.
Stop
It means
as a
he's
little
like out
monster
there,
brat
boots on the
child.
ground at the front
No
line,
guards me.
absolutely
They never let
slaying
me
the
get
giant.
any work done. It got
we
to
get
a
to see the
point
master
to
of
where
work, I
I
suppose.
had to start wearing a hoop skirt.
Leaving the Jedi temple.
Give her some space, and here's what you say. I hope this isn't too forward, but I have to say
They're not
very
always
beautiful,
mean to me.
and there's something about you that really caught my attention.
I'm hoping there's some flexibility to that line, because
They are an
that line's just
absolute
going to get you
menace.
immediately laughed at. I just can't imagine a single human being being receptive to that. That's just always going to be creepy. That's that
I was
Reddit
mowing
nice
the grass
guy
one
energy,
day and looked down
which
on the ground and
people
there
are
was a
hardwired,
nest.
like, in
And
their
Mom
DNA to
left,
reject.
so I kept the eggs.
So hopefully
Now
that's just
they
like a
imprinted on
template,
us.
and you can like kind of freestyle in there. With
They're free to
normal
roam wherever they want
conversational
because they're
tactics.
wild turkeys. But it's always where I'm at.
You're really cute. Well, the top third of your face is really cute. I can't make judgments on the rest. A coffee or something? Maybe? Well, let's try. Maybe we'll have a double date.
Yeah.
Since they seem to get along as well.
I know.
Alright, it's great to meet you. Yeah.
If she says, I have a boyfriend, I'm not interested, just move on. The reality is,
Thanks for
some women
resub, Leon.
do have
And
boyfriends,
Rogue.
they're lesbian, or
Crap,
whatever, it's
Chief.
not that girls, but a lot of them are gay, or, maybe, or some
Oh, they're just not interested, man. I always like that. Let me make sure I got that lesson. If they say no, they either have a boyfriend or they're a lesbian.
women do have boyfriends, or they're
That's
lesbians,
insane,
whatever.
bro.
It's not gonna happen with every girl, but a lot of them.
Those are like really the only two things. They either already have a boyfriend who would most likely bought this course and rizzed her up, or they're just straight up a lesbian.
Well, the top third of your face is really cute.
Oh, this is only example for this? I thought it was going to be full infield work
They
here.
say you're really beautiful. Not
And surely if this is the secret formula, the Krabby Patty secret formula to getting laid, or at least guaranteeing a date, it would have worked more than once. And yeah, maybe, maybe. I'm assuming, and this I understand it's a leap, they may have exchanged numbers prior.
Have a double date.
Yeah.
Since they seem to get along as well.
I know.
Alright, it's great to meet you. Yeah.
if she says, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume they must have exchanged numbers as opposed to just instantly separating like that. video have? The original one was 350k. So it looks like he's tried to be like the alpha male coach for quite some time now. And I'm gonna tell you, it's probably quite successful. Again, he's not like the biggest alpha male, like metric-wise, but the beauty of being a guru in this kind of space is you only need a couple of suckers that just keep coming back over and over and over again. Here, let me see how much his course costs. Give me a second. What's it called? The Spark? Yeah. Top dating expert reveals how to covertly spark attraction with any woman instantly and subliminally. Includes hidden camera footage of my method in action. Just reading this is rough. The nerdy virgin who became an international playboy. I used to be hopeless with women, probably worse than you ever were. I read over 270 books about what sparks that seemingly mythical emotion known as desire, and I even got a degree in psychology. Oh, here we go. Give me instant access to the Spark right now for just $7. That is so much cheaper than most of the other ones. And you get some bonus shit as well. The DTF test, which is a total value of $97, and you get it for free. A shockingly simple two-step system that will allow you to find out if a woman wants to hook up with you. I'm going to tell you, if you need to buy a test to try and verify that, the answer is likely no. She doesn't want to. This one's called the Charisma Blueprint with a total value of $47, and you get it for free with the Spark. The Obsession Formula DVD, total value of $67, and you get it for... Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, I'll bring it down. I was going to leave it up there, but I don't feel like reading through all of it. So for $7, you get the Spark, and then the Spark gives you like 15,000 bonus DLCs. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The price will increase to $50 very soon. I don't know about that. It's been 2 years. I imagine it stayed at $7 the whole time. It's like watching an old As Seen on TV commercial. Total value of $6.55 today for just $7. Holy shit, I'm losing money not buying it. I also would love to know where the valuations come from. I made it up. I'm gonna buy 1,000 courses for $7 and flip them when their value goes back up. That's genius. Beautiful idea. You can tell just by taking a quick peek at me that I am a
What
highly
would
trained
it be?
combat. Millions of years of fine-tuned evolution have led to the apotheosis of fighting. If we walked by each other on the street, you look over your shoulder out of fear, praying that I don't decide to beat your ass. If you're lucky, I won't. And it's all thanks to my extensive knowledge of martial arts. More specifically, the most intense discipline, Bullshido. This is probably my biggest guilty pleasure content online. I love fake martial arts. Online, it's referred to as Bullshido. There's an entire subreddit dedicated to it, a Twitter account. I think it's also blowing up on TikTok as well. It's a scam that's been around for at least 50 years where some YouTuber will open up a dojo and, you know, call it a self-defense course, and it's just absolute outrageous fucking nonsense. And they pass it off as martial arts. The most notable example of this is actually Steven Seagal. I'm sure all of you are familiar with him. He is an iconic, timeless specimen of Bullshido. If you watch any of his like demonstrations of his expertise in martial arts, you'll have someone grab his arm and then Steven Seagal will do this, and the guy fucking flips around like he just got hit by a car going 60 miles per hour. Like he just ragdolls people by looking at them.
Just learning randomly.
He'll take their finger and he'll like tickle it a little bit, and the person has a heart attack, right? And it's all for show. Obviously, none of it's real. The people that are having the maneuvers performed on them just sell it, and it's supposed to get some students to sign up to the course under this ridiculous belief that it's real. But the video footage that exists from these courses is unbelievably entertaining. Some of the best footage online, period. This old timer's looking extremely powerful. He could probably beat up a tech support scammer through the telephone. He gets a phone call from the scammer. The scammer's like, hey, you got a virus on your computer, pay us and we'll fix it. And he just says, you're already dead. Hangs up and then the guy fucking explodes. Because it turns out this guy did like 15 karate blasts at the phone and killed the guy. Like, he is not to be messed with. Every part of his body is a weapon. He can fatality your ass from any position. So, like, in one of those, the guy just comes up behind him and, like, taps him on the shoulder, and then he fucking flies off the screen. Like, God forbid one of his grandchildren come up to try and get his attention, poke him on the back. That just straight up snapped their neck, it seems. If he doesn't want to be moved, there's not a force in this universe that can make him move. Not even God. It's like pulling the sword from the stone here. The guy trying to lift him even tries biting on his ear a little bit to no avail. He won't budge. And then eventually, he sends him flying thanks to his overwhelming spiritual pressure. This old timer's got such powerful aura, he could probably kill people just by entering the same room as them.